Being a self-actualizing organization means having a great workplace culture where, number one, employees' basic needs are met. Number two, people feel like they belong and they build self-esteem. And number three, there is a genuine interest in helping people find their growth forces and reach their potential. You become a self-actualizing organization through your leaders, your HR policies, procedures, practices, and your workplace experience. A self-actualizing organization is a people-focused, purpose-driven, high-performing organization. Now let's talk about each one of these pillars one by one. Becoming people-focused. Many organizations claim to be a people-focused organization with the posters on the wall and their people policies and practices. But you ask the employee's actual experience, it might be totally different. This experience rupture is what organizations are struggling with in the 21st century. Yet the answer lies in the day-to-day experiences of employees. Some organizations have found the way of building a genuine, authentic, trust-based culture that demonstrates their people focus. High engagement or high trust measures in an organization might be a good potential indicator, but not the only one. Ethnographic research, empathic research, human-centered culture design are some of the approaches towards a people-focused culture. Now let's talk about purpose. All organizations have a purpose. A group of people never gets together or never stays together without a purpose. So it's not about whether an organization has a purpose or not. What matters is the meaning, how people make sense of the purpose, and what's the impact of that organization. So here are some questions. Is the group aware of and acknowledging the purpose? Is the group aligned on the purpose? Is the purpose meaningful to the members of the group? Does the purpose create a positive impact on others? Now, each one of these questions help us contemplate an organization's purpose. But one of the most important questions is the purpose a helpful one or a harmful one? Now, this is a gray area, so who decides if it's helpful or harmful? From whose perspective? And this is where ethics come into picture. So being purpose-driven alone is not enough. What's making a difference is the purpose's alignment with values. How an organization approaches ethics are what makes the difference. Let's talk about being a high-performing organization. High-performing in what areas or which KPIs, key performance indicator, is one of the big questions in this area. The profit-only perspective is an easier game to play, whereas the triple bottom line, people, planet, profit game with multiple KPIs is the new triathlon that organizations are exploring. So we need to distinguish between a high-performing, only profit-focused organization and a triple bottom line-driven, high-performing organization. Our focus is clearly on the latter one. Now, building a culture of coaching, leaders becoming coaches, is one of the main pillars of becoming a high-performing, triple bottom line organization. A culture of coaching implies bringing coaching as a strategic leadership style rather than just a learning tactic. If leaders become coaches and work towards becoming great coaches, the whole team strives.